Welcome. Hiya, how all doing? We've got Justin Thomas and Rory McIlroy here. Wanted to show you this. They're kind of like paired together in this tournament, and similarities between the two of them swinging, and why, well, the likes of me took so long to get the hang of alignment and the pivot, and the fact that it's more up and down than it is rotational. I'm just going to show you his Rory here in a tee, and how much down the way he moves into the ball, and why I've found that presetting the move. We'll watch Justin Thomas here, he's over this as well. You can see that there. It's an interesting move. Let's have a look at it, and let's show you a shortcut to the preset that I stumbled upon from a Henry Cotton book on golf. Kind of like a straight on upward kind of angle for this, and obviously shoulder width apart. This kind of move here is quite a common move in golf, talked about, because you're leaning over in golf. You're not standing vertically, you're leaning just a little bit over, so your hands are hanging loose, like people talk about like monkey bars, that type of feeling. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but this is a shortcut into the move, remembering where your head should be in relation to where the ball is. So it's a slight angle like this, so that depending on who your dominant eye is, you're looking at the back of the golf ball, which is obviously over here, right? If we're looking at this, it's so that you've got this, so that you're available to hit the back of the ball, because that's where you're trying to put the club face on to. Now, preload, how to get into it is this arm stays straight and this arm bends at the angle, and then all you simply do is pull. Remember, we talked about this like as if you're pulling a start more. Now, as soon as you do this move, it sets your head in the correct angle, and it sets it in line with your rear toe. Okay, so your hands are now in this position here. I've not moved anything, but you can see that my shoulders are still on the railway lines. Oh, this one is in front of this one, but not by much. Now from here, you can make the swing and come down and through, and you can see that you're getting the same tilt and the same downward, plus a small amount of rotation as the tour players, who obviously are very good at that initial move, which we're talking about is probably about that big, you know. But I've found presetting it like that, and then there's my hands in there. Okay, I just keep that locked and I move. See how I did that there? So here's me getting into position, and here's me, right, from this angle. Now you can see there. Now you tell me, is that square or closed? At the moment, I'd say that it's actually square. This lead shoulder is slightly in front of this one, but this gives you the ability to go this way, keeping this to the back, to the rear, then through, and again you're keeping your tilt, just like Rory and Justin and every other tour player. They all have that in common. You might have some tweaks. So it's this move here, from here, here, there, right, and then there. You see there how good that looks there, and that gives you the ability to tilt, pivot correctly, but also gives you the ability to keep your back to the target and back to the through. So you'll find, same as I did. The other way works too, when you're setting up, holding the club, and you drop it behind you here, and you move it there, you get in the same position, but that's how your swing's supposed to work. It stops the rotation off the ball and gives you the ability to tilt like a seesaw in this middle position here, seesawing, but it gives you the ability to use the massive lever of the club through to the ball. You'll find amazing results doing this. Ball striking, flight, like I say, nice little draw. You will gain distance, and not only that, but something that Michael Riley touched on with me, and I'll probably try and link in a video if I can find it. You do not want to overpower this swing. You can still muck this swing up, the preset everything, if you try and overpower it. Michael Riley's great tip is, when he's in this position here, he imagines a bubble underneath his arm here, and you see Justin Rose sometimes tucks his shirt in. Now Michael Riley wants this bubble to remain connected and under and through without bursting that bubble. So you need to be relaxed, you need to be fluid, you need to be flexible, but you need tempo and a relaxed power. Hard one to explain. It's mainly driven by grip tension, going up the arms, staying relaxed, fluid. So you want to be moving, you don't want to be like overly tense. And this is where your pre-shot routine is absolutely paramount. So you've got to see the shot first before you do any of this stuff that I've showed you previous. So you're walking into it ready to go. Now, like I say, we've got monetized, channel's doing pretty good, but we still need some help. Any subscribers out there that haven't subscribed, that doesn't exactly make sense, does it? But if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Everyone's going to charity. Macmillan, Help the Heroes, and Shelter UK, that's all the ad revenue. So everything that we raise goes to them. There's a bit of a problem. For every 1,000 views you get, you're now only getting $1.03 or $1.06, and that's every 1,000 ads viewed. So, or every 1,000 views on a channel that has an ad. So you can imagine, it's not a lot of money. How people make a living on YouTube, I have no clue, because they're averaging 40 quid a video. So you need to be putting out videos like a blooming maniac, you know, 2, 3, sometimes 7 a week, maybe more than that, to try and make a living. It's bonkers. Anyway, we're all for charity here. I hope this helps you. This little Paige Spirac actually put me onto that. But we talked about that when you're pulling a lawnmower, a flying mower, right? Pull cord. But this is how to build it into your swing so that you get in the right preset, which allows you to move the correct way. It's an eye-opener. It's a major discussion point because there's so many out there that say, oh, whoa, that's closed. But what is actually closed and what is square in golf? Remembering that 9 times out of 10 in golf, if you want to correct something, you need to do the complete opposite of what you're thinking to correct it.